How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another episode here on the Homestead, Silverrun. Just getting these logs loaded up here so we can plant this field today, as I want to get them out of here while it wasn't planted so we won't destroy any crop. As you do see here, we do have weeds coming in, so we'll have to deal with those. We could probably deal with those next month. The first thing I wanted to say is I've been on this YouTube thing here for a little over a month, and really appreciate the views, the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. I appreciate y'all joining me on this little journey I'm doing here, you know, giving me the motivation to keep it moving. And yeah, I definitely want to keep this going for a while, but I have noticed that the longer videos don't get quite as many views, so people probably want a little shorter. I'm gonna try to keep them a little shorter for you. That being said, let's go ahead and get into our first time lapse. I'm gonna load up the rest of these logs and those right over there behind the chickens, and then we will go get them sold. And then let's see, we got rocks, lime. We do need to relime because since we purchased the field info on the precision farming, it will now tell us exactly how much lime we need. Oh, this lime is good. We must have put way too much last time, so we'll have to lime the top field. So we'll get that done, and then we can plant, and then we'll see what else we're getting into. So give me just a second to get these done, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, here we are at the old sawmill. Check the prices. This sawmill and the newer sawmill were exactly the same, and I like the people around here at this sawmill a little bit better, so I decided to sell them today. They're a little nicer, a little more laid back, and plus I sold it the other one last time, so we'll keep the supply going around. Before I sell these, let me get in here, and to keep from getting as much penalty as possible, let's purchase this soil information. $700. Okay. Alright, we got loam and sandy loam up here. Loam, I believe, is the best soil you can get, so that's better. And now that we have this information, we can put the proper amount of lime on there. The only thing we may not be able to have perfect is until we get the new tractor. Sold 19,000. Hey, no penalties. Look at that. Oh, excuse me. What is... We're at 52. Alright. That'll work. Well, there we go. Got a little bit more money in the bank now. So I'm gonna get back over here to the shop, the house. Might need to get the truck in the shop pretty soon. Got to do some repair on that. But let's get over here and get these stones taken care of, so I'll catch you back at the house. Alright, back here at the house. Let's get this stone collector done, hooked up so we can get this done. I do have to drop this weight off. Put that here, and I believe I'm done with the log forks for a little bit, so I'll drop those off too. While we're doing this, I was talking to a few people and thinking about it myself, about a new tractor when we get to that point. I'm already to the point where I'm looking and checking in to what we could get. Let me turn this on and get it dropped down. There were two options: is to try to find another tractor, kind of similar in horsepower, a little older, a little cheaper, and then probably have to get the front end tool that you use for the precision farming. And with all that, I think the cheapest I could find was 70, almost 80,000 with the precision farming equipment. So that's a route. And I mean, that's a lot of money, but we have a lot more trees around. We could make it happen. Or we could kind of future-proof the farm a little bit and get a little bit bigger tractor, maybe some more horsepower and automatic transmission, something that would just work better on these hills for us. And the ones I was looking at there were probably 100 to say 110. Still kind of up in the air, but I'm thinking, you know, why spend 70,000 on another older tractor when eventually I am going to want something bigger and better down the road, and kind of just, you know, buy it once, buy it right type of thing. As it sits right now, I'm kind of leaning toward getting the better tractor. So that may be something we save up for over the winter, clear some trees. We are going to plant trees before that, though, either way. Either tractor we get. But, yeah, it's just a thought going through my head. If you got any thoughts on that, you want to throw it in the comments, just let me know. But I'm going to throw this on a time lapse. I'm going to finish this field and go up top and get that one as well. And then I'll bring you back. Alright, last pass. Didn't want to sit here and make you watch all of this, but it's a lot of work. But I believe we got all the stones out of there. Yep, not seeing any on the map. Let's get back down here and dump these and spread lime on this field, and then I believe we are ready to plant. Jump this one more time. There we go. I've been looking at places to put a bridge. I think I found one that may work, but don't have the time for that right now. Oh, forgot my little cut through road. Can you make the hill? Can you? Yep, got it. So the plan is we're going to get this planted. We're not going to fertilize it now. We can still fertilize next year, early spring. And then hopefully by then we will have something with precision farming on it, whichever way we decide to go with the tractor. But we will go ahead and weed it, whether it be herbicide or a mechanical weeder. I haven't decided on that yet. And how do you unload this thing? Got it. And we will drop it off here. So let's see if I can get in here. This fertilizer spreader. I packed it in about as tight as I can in this little shed. May have put the plow in the way. Alright, got it. Did run over my plow though. And I will need big bag lifter won't do it for that kind, so I will need the regular pallet forks. Let me move this out of the way. I have to straighten that plow out in a little bit. While I have the pallet forks on, after we get these fields planted, I need to sell these extra crops here. A little more money just sitting in the bank. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, I gotta unload it first. Sorry. Get over here. And we will drop it off. Hopefully these new pallet forks will act right. Just not enough room in that shed. But better than nothing. We may have enough lime to do that field. Not, we can always go see Cousin Eddie. Alright, I'm going to get this hooked up and I'll see you at the top. Alright, now I should be, let's see what this lime looks like. So the lime is low. Let's spread some on here and then we'll see what it looks like after this. Now knowing the soil type, I should only be putting on as much as I need instead of just throwing it all. Great demand at container warehouse. I looked at that price earlier today, it was still way lower than the sawmills. And apparently it needs a lot of lime because it is chewing through it. Alright, well I'm going to go get the tool we got from Will, get that bag lifter and get down to Cousin Eddie's and get another bag. Let's see. One more bag should do it. I might get two. I'll load one up and then carry the other on the bag lifter. Let me get down there and get that and I'll bring you back. Alright, we got another bag loaded. The big bag lifter that Will made us worked perfectly. But I do have to have the weight on because these bags are pretty heavy. So if I don't have enough here, I'll have to run back down to the house and load up that bag with it holding it so much further out and higher. Yeah, it just picked the back end of this tractor up real quick. Let's get this lime done. I said this thing's got a good spread on it, so it shouldn't take us too long. And as you can see on our little mini GPS there, it's showing the different colors of the stages of lime because the different soil types need different amounts. Precision farming does require extra equipment, but like I said, it gives you the best possible yield. So, oh yeah, we got plenty. Get this last spot. Excellent. Let's get back down to the house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the planter hooked up, reload it with seed if it needs it, and then let's double check. Yes, we can plant the barley today. The reason why we want to do barley over wheat is barley has a little bit higher yield than wheat, and it comes in a month earlier, and it's actually cheaper when you sell it, so it's best to use it as chicken feed. So let me get everything set up and I'll bring you back in. Alright, got it all hooked up here. Got the barley in, and you can see we have a variable seed rate too, because different soil types require different amounts of seed. Let's get this planted. She's struggling. Alright, I'm going to put you on a time lapse while I struggle through this. And I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so we got it all planted. This is a pretty good bit bigger field than the one below. I decided to go ahead and start on the rolling. I got the one at the bottom already done. I got one little strip left here. Heard a lot of farmers out here say that they can't tell where they've rolled and where they haven't because it's the same lines as the planter. But an old farmer told me if you plant one way and roll the other way, you can always see where you've been. And I always listen to the older farmers because they had to do it before GPS and all the modern amenities that we have today. So that should be it. We can double check. Yep, that is it. Let me pull over here. So other than fertilizer, this field's done. The bottom field, like I say, will need weeding. I'm going to stop right here for a second because I got a text from Cousin Eddie. Said that there was a couple of tractors traded in. So let's see what he has. Said they're in the sale page now because they're used. Oh, okay. Well, that one's definitely out. I was literally just talking about trying to get a good one to future-proof the farm. That one can go all the way up to 220, and it's got the variable CVT transmission. That one's manual power shift. This one can't take the this is what I'm looking for. The Pro Compact. This is what gives us the information for the fertilizer with precision farming. This, we might end up with a deer, because at this price right here, we'll have to have a front loader attacher. Narrows, okay, that's good. Can I get narrows on a Michelin's? Twins? I can. Wide tires too. Can't get weights though. But those are some beefy tires. 81,000. That's gonna be way cheaper than anything else I can do, while also getting the precision farming on there. I believe I'm about to make a decision I might regret. But when you get an opportunity to upgrade like this, 175 horsepower, that's more than we have now. It's still a manual, but it's got the power shifts a lot better. And it can hold the Isaria Pro Compact here. I think we're going to the bank. Yeah, I would like to have this one. This one can go a little higher on horsepower. Later on we could add that, but I can't add the precision farming. I hate that. But it looks like if we can get to the bank and get it straightened out before this one gets gone, we might be running a John Deere on the farm. It's got 8.7 hours. Ours has 4. We will have to sell the front end loader and get a new one, because this only works with this tractor. So that'll be another little cost, but I think the value of selling this tractor and trading it in would at least pay for that. I believe we have to. I mean, I'm gonna borrow the full 80,000, so I still have the money to start planting the trees. But yeah, let's go make some bad decisions, maybe. I'm not sure. I hate being in debt, but man, what an upgrade that would be right when we need it. It would help with lifting the logs. It would just do everything better, especially farming on this hill like we do. I'm gonna drive this down because we're gonna sell it. And I will run over to the bank. And yeah, we're about to go in debt. So let me get all this down here and I'll bring you back in just a second. All right. We went to the bank here. We borrowed 80,000. We had to put our land, truck, everything's up. We also had to put the tractor on it too. We have to make this purchase with that money. So I see that Eddie's got his shop really close to the bank. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not, but we'll sell the old Deutz first. I hate to see her go, but it's time to make a little upgrade. So we'll get here, and so we can get 2127 off the front loader. And we still got almost 17,000 worth of tractor, so let's sell that too. Let's go talk to the man about a horse. So this is the one we want. Oh, this is going to be nice. We wanted the Michelins with the big wide tires. Wanted the front attacher. We can get a Quickie or a Hoyer. I think I'll go Quickie, and we definitely want this. Alright, let's do it. Oh, alright. Little scary, but let's get us a front end loader with a Quickie 120, 140. So we can handle this one easy. Yeah, we'll get this one. See if we can get it in John Deere green. That looks good. $50 to change the color, that's worth it. And this being a used tractor, we may have to do a few little repairs on it. We spent $91,000. Yeah, it needs some work. But we'll do that up at our shop. A little cheaper that way. May have to have some parts. Not sure what all it needs, but we have enough money left over for that. And like I said, we're still going to do the trees, so that's the next thing. The next episode, we're going to buy us a pallet of trees and start selling everything we got. I'll listen to her purr. What an upgrade. Like I said, this makes me nervous. I'm not sure about it, but with the hills we're on, I believe we just about have to have this to be successful. Yep, I'm happy with it. That pulls the hill. No problems there. I believe I'll pull it right here because I am going to repair it before we drive it too much. I don't want to tear anything else up. But there it is. The questionable decision, the knee-jerk reaction to seeing it on sale, but I think it's a good purchase. So I believe I'll leave it here today. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.